Y'all, am gonna preface this Zoom with the fact um, that I'm basically using the exact same notes from the Zoom that we did about Groovy Grape, with the exception of a couple of things that I have figured out, realized, remembered since then that have been helpful for me. That I didn't include on that Zoom, but also a couple of switches in language that I think are going to be really important to help us maximize this particular sale. So even if you're like, okay, hi, I heard her do this on Monday or whatever freaking day that was, guess what? You'll hear me do this every time someone asks me to do an action Zoom because it's the same action steps every single time, right? But don't hang up because I've got a couple of extra things and a couple of extra thoughts. So, uh, first things first, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mandy. I've been drinking and sharing ketones for 6.5 years. Um, I have like I've enrolled 7,000 people almost. I'm almost at the 7,000 mark in the last 6.5 years, almost 7 years. And I share that with you because for me, whenever I'm listening to somebody give me ideas on how to grow my business, I always want to know, like, well, why are you the person I should listen to? And so uh, I think it kind of makes me like proof is in the pudding, right? These are the things I do. These are the things I've been doing. There's no secret trick. There's no secret magic. It is just consistently showing up and doing the same action steps and having the same conversations every single opportunity that I get. Um, Right. Michelle said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, that doesn't mean I don't add new things as Prove It gives us new things. And that's one of the things I'm going to share with you on this Zoom. It doesn't mean I don't take different actions or I don't find people in different ways as we get different ways to find people. But for the most part, it's the same action steps that we did on Monday with just a couple of extra twists. Um, so, first things first, we've got 1.5 days left essentially in this month. And I don't know about y'all, but I have not hit the goals that I have for myself for this month. I'm excited that I hit multiplier. That's a goal for me every single month. But my rank goals, my volume goals, my paycheck goals, like haven't hit them yet. Haven't hit them yet. Karen Miguel Connolly, Miss Keto Karen, literally just hit her multiplier 5 seconds ago. I did see your text. It's her big one. So she gets like 2,700 US dollars or some baloney. It's amazing. I love the big months. I love the big months. So, my first action step that I'm going to give all of us is to just kind of like figure out what it is you're still pushing for. And the reason why that's always really helpful for me, I'm money motivated more so than like rank motivated. I can't call my mortgage company and tell them what rank I hit, right? But I can send them some cash. So, Disneyland, I'm going to Disneyland in a couple weeks, and they're not going to let me buy Oogie Boogie Bash souvenirs with, my medal that says I hit legend at one point, right? But they will take my money. So, money is what motivates me. That's for me. You can choose whatever motivates you, whatever goal it is that you have for you. But I like to take, okay, listen, this is still where I'd like to be at the end of the month. And I like to work that backwards. All right. How much can I influence and impact that check that I would like to see at the end of the month when it hits 10 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow night? Right. I'm going to be responsible for some of that. How much am I going to be responsible for? What does that look like? How many boxes do I need to share? How many promoters do I need to enroll? Like, those are the conversations. So, when we get off here and you take action on these things, I'm going to encourage you, to do that because I think it can be very helpful if you know where you want to be. So, you know how much action you need to take, right? Kind of like, um, if you're somebody who tracks like your calorie deficit. I don't really do that. But if in my stages of my life where I did, right? I like would plan my whole day. Like, this is where I need to be at the end of the day. nutritionally, exercise, and I would like work myself backwards, right, throughout the day. So I do the same thing with my business. So I'm going to encourage you to do that if that speaks to you. If that makes you go, oh, that could really help me, I'm going to encourage you to do that first. The second thing I want to say before we move forward is just a little thought here because I had it as a consumer. So I'm also a consumer of ketones. I don't know if y'all know that. I'm not just a sharer. I had this as this thought as a consumer today, and it's made me very aware and conscious of some language changes that I'm going to make in the way I talk to people through these action steps. How I'm going to communicate with people. So I want to share that first as we move forward. Drop a one if that's okay with you. Drop a one in the chat if you thought this at all to yourself. And maybe this is going to be the first time you think it. So I'm sorry if I'm poisoning your brain, but I think it's important because I have a feeling our customers are thinking this too. Oh, it's a Labor Day sale. Probably means we're going to have this sale till Monday. Anybody else? Go. I got time. Okay, one person. Charity, thank you for saying one in the chat. I did see Keto Karen nodding her head. Okay. I have a feeling. Yeah, Karen said I had someone ask if it started on Monday. I have a feeling that some of our customers are going to feel that way too. If they see a flyer that says Labor Day, if we reference it as a Labor Day sale. And sadly, I did not really recognize that until I started using the word Labor Day sale. Our Labor Day sale came early. Can't wait to tell you about our Labor Day sale. Did you see our Labor Day sale? And I was like, oh, snap. I don't think I'm going to say that moving forward. I don't typically share our flyers anyway, so people wouldn't see that. But I've already used that language today, and it's already in ones and zeros on the internet, so I can't take it back. And so I'm just going to encourage you, if you haven't started having conversations yet, or if you still have plenty of conversations to have, I'm going to kind of address what to do if you've already called it a Labor Day sale. To create urgency so you can hit the goals that you have for yourself this month, because your customer doesn't care if you're trying to hit multiplier. And I certainly hope you don't tell them that you are. Okay. We're serving them, not us in our conversations, right? So if they don't get paid till Friday, or they think they have this entire weekend before they need to make a decision, it might not create the kind of urgency, and you might not see numbers move the way you want them to move today. So if you hadn't thought about that, I just kind of want to give you some awareness, because as a consumer, my business brain was like, oh, I got to start talking to everybody. The Mandy that wants to grab hibiscus lemonade because it wasn't in the store last time I ordered thought, oh, I probably have till Monday. Woo, you know what I mean? So I just want us to keep that in mind. Okay, are we ready for actual actions? I'm going to talk fast so we can get us in and out of here, and people will actually watch this recording and we can get to work. So bear with me. First things first, y'all, I always make a post or a story so it can do the work for me while I'm having conversations. So if you haven't made some kind of a post or put up some kind of a story yet, that is one of the first things I'd like you to consider. That's for your consideration. It can be something super simple, quick and to the point, like raise your hand if you want better than my pricing on this magic drink I'm always talking about. You can say, holy moly, I can help 3 people save $52 on a box of ketones today. Who wants my coupons? Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you have a brand new person who has never ordered ketones before, we've got some head nods. Some of you have figured this out already. If you have a brand new person who has not ordered ketones before from your website, or somebody who hasn't ordered in 12 months or more, the give get codes are working in conjunction with a lot of the things on our website, some of them not, but a lot of them. So you can help a brand new person get started with a box of Nat 20. They're going to get that 25% off They don't even have to set up SmartShip. We're going to encourage them to, but they're going to get that 25% off. And if you still have the $20 codes, they get an extra $20 off. In the United States, that's $77 for a box of ketones. What the freak? That's insane. So that's why that might be a great post. Again, like the example I gave on Monday, this could also be a great time to share a part of your story. When I shared about Groovy Grape, I shared about my mental clarity and focus because that is my very favorite benefit and the one that I'm the most thankful for every day. So my post went something like this, and it's something you could do for today as well. 7 years ago, I used to walk into a room and not remember why I was there. I would forget my car keys. I would lose track of time. I would start a sentence and not be able to finish it. Then this magic entered my life, and I am no longer that same human being. I know why I walked into a room. I can finish my sentences. I don't forget where I parked my car. And I can hook you up with $50 off a box if today's the day you're ready to try this too. Something like that, right? So you're going to make a post, share part of your story, and give somebody action steps either in that caption or on your story that says, comment below if you want the hookup, whatever the case may be, but you want to give them action. And you're going to let that work for you while we do the rest of the action steps, which really is just follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. So if you are brand spanking new and you don't have a ton of people to follow up with yet, here's my suggestion for you. This is the perfect time to think about the people that you love. Some of you, I'm sure, have heard me say this before if you've been here for a little while, but if you're brand new, this is going to be the first time. If you won the lottery today and they said, you just won $100,000, but you got to bring 4 friends and everybody gets 200K. Who are you bringing? You're not making a post on Facebook, right? If you make a post on Facebook that says, I need 4 people who want to share 100, did I say $100,000? I meant $1,000,000. Sorry. You're not going, who wants to share $1,000,000 with me? Right? Because you know who's going to comment. The girl that sat behind you in your Spanish class who's just been judging you secretly for the past 6 years. That's who's going to comment. You're going to have to share with her. No, you are going to call your mom, your sister, your brother, your favorite cousin, your work bestie. Those are the people you're going to call, and whoever picks up the phone first, they're the lucky ones. So if you don't have a huge follow-up list yet, this is the group of people that I'm going to suggest we reach out to. And even if you do have a big group of people, I heard Lynn share this morning that she's got a brother who still doesn't drink ketones. Lynn, I have a brother who literally thinks I'm scamming people with snake oil for real to this day. Okay. Still. Even though when his kids were here visiting me, they drank ketones every single day. So I gave them snake oil. Sorry, y'all. So even if we've been here for a little while, these are people, who we should be reaching out to. I'm going to answer this question to you in just 1 second. Let me give you some verbiage for reaching out to your work bestie. Okay. Stacy, I'm going to pretend like you are my work bestie, and I am going to come over to your little cubicle today, and I'm going to say, Stacy, all right, listen, I don't know if you've been seeing me shake up this magic every single day, but I got to tell you what, I am significantly less grumpy about having to come here every single day. I am so productive. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have not eaten a single donut in the staff room. I would be a terrible friend if I did not share this with you. And I figured today was a great day for me to just ask you if you wanted to give it a try. We have a huge sale happening. I have extra coupon codes. Let me know if you want the hookup. Okay, your mom, your sister, your bestie. Be a real human to them. Okay? Be a real human to them and just ask. I'm going to answer this real quick question. It says, am I the only one who doesn't understand the $50 off? I've had more than one customer tell me they couldn't use the $20 off coupon on the Nat 20. So those give and get codes are only for brand new people. So I don't know who you've been offering them to, but if they are brand spanking new, meaning they've never had an account before, or they have not ordered in over 12 months, those give and get codes should absolutely work. And if they are not working, I would just check in with whoever is supporting you as you build your business and they can help figure it out. But they are only for brand new people. Same with the $10 off codes, only for brand new people. If you want to give someone who isn't brand new a code, you would just use your points and make a code for them. That would work. So let me know if that answered your question. All right, so now let's get down to the nitty gritty and do this in 12 minutes. All right. We are going to grab the flavors that we want first. Okay. Some of these might actually sell out. I feel like hibiscus, like I just think in my head, like hibiscus lemonade specifically wasn't there the other day. I just ordered like 40 boxes and it was not there. I swear, because there would have been 4 of them. That would have been that. I'm sure of it. So it's like, is it back because we've just restocked or is it back because we have a little bit left? I don't really know. So my advice is always, always, always to grab what you want for yourself first. Be selfish before you start reaching out to other people. Um, y'all, I missed raspberry lemonade the first time it ever got launched. Missed it. So I don't ever miss it again. I never miss flavors anymore. Um, Same thing that I shared on Monday, grab extras. If you know you've got C flavors in there that are fan favorites of your customers, grab some extras. Also, still a great time to stock up on boxes for trial packs. So the same math that I shared on Monday is going to work for this promo too, right? Even if you don't have any points whatsoever, you can buy 3 boxes, sell 2 boxes as trial packs, make trial packs up with whatever flavors you pick, sell 2 boxes as trial packs, earn all of your money back, and still have your favorite flavor left over for free. So this is just another opportunity to set yourself up so you can have a free box for yourself and help share with other people. And again, same thing I said on Monday, y'all. I always offer trials even when we have sales that I know someone should take advantage of, because just because it's a better deal doesn't mean every person I talk to is going to have the money today, right? So I would rather them be able to grab a trial pack and have me put in orders for boxes and have those boxes going through in my business than have 0 boxes going through at all, right? So that's my mentality on this. Yes, I want them to grab a box from my website, but they might not be able to. So I'm always going to give them that option. Follow-up people. These are the people that I am going to go to every single time. And I have an extra little place that I either completely spaced existed until Brittany Nelson asked me where to find this. Like she was like, Brittany Nelson, if you know her, is like one of the hardest working people I've ever met. And she was like, this is who I want to find. Where do I find them? And we're going to get to that in a minute. And it was like my brain had to go, wait a minute, where do we find these people? Found them, realized that I have missed a whole group of people I could be reaching out to. So I'm going to share that at the end. So here are the people on my list every single time. First and foremost, I went right to my email list. If you are not using an email list, I suggest you set one up. Flowdesk is my favorite. If you can't find it, shoot me a message on wherever we can be connected and I will show you the email people I use. It's called Flowdesk. So I'm going to send my email list out. I have a VIP chat on Facebook and on Instagram where even people who aren't currently drinking ketones, who just want to know about deals or trial packs or new flavors or whatever the case may be, I have them all in messenger chats. So if you have not done that, Liz, I'll send you the people I use. If you have not done that yet, I highly suggest it. This is a great time to set one up. And then I can just I always just pop my sales and stuff in there. So I've done that. The next group of people on my list is anyone who's participated in Freebie Friday. Y'all, if you are doing Freebie Friday, yay for you. If you are not, start doing it. It is a great place to collect people who are interested. For those of you who are brand new and haven't heard me share this yet, nobody tries to win stuff they don't want. I think one time I put my name in a enter to win this car. It was like a little smart car. I don't like those. I don't want one of those. I drive every single human in my family owns a pickup truck or an SUV. I do not like to be in a car, let alone a smart car. So I almost didn't enter that. I did enter that because I was like, well, I could sell it and buy some shoes or something. But for the most part, you're not entering to win things that you don't want to actually win. Um, so Freebie Friday is a great place to collect people who are interested in ketones. So I'm going to go back to Freebie Friday people. Let me give you the list of people that I'm sharing with, and then we'll go over some example verbiage for that group of people. And if you want to hear me do verbiage for a specific group, just pop it in the chat and I'll let you know. So Freebie Friday people, people who have commented or liked other posts that I've made. And here's something I didn't mention on Monday, but is really powerful. Even people who have liked it. So sometimes I see us share a transformation photo of our journey, or we talk about an incredible benefit we're having, and we'll get people who like, or we'll have people who comment, you look amazing. And we think that the likes are nothing. They're not people to reach out to. And we think that the you look amazing are people we don't reach out to because they didn't go, what are you doing? Tell me what you just tell me about this. Guess what? I used to be a school teacher. Those are turtle arms. Those are turtle arms. Those are the kids I called on when I was teaching, right? I didn't teach on the call on the, ooh, me. I had a little girl, her name was Colleen. I wonder what happened to her in my third grade class. And she was like, I had to put her in the back because I was like, you are in my face, girly. I'm not calling on you. Settle the freak down. I know you know the answer. Though she was not the one I called on. I did not call on Colleen. I called on Gabriel, who inadvertently tried not to make eye contact with me. That's who I called on. So the turtle arms, those are my people, right? So you can use this as a time to go back to those kinds of posts and go, hey, Karen, I just wanted to say thank you so much for liking the last couple of posts I've made about my health and wellness journey. Quick question. Karen said, always look Mandy in the eye. Yeah, it actually makes me really uncomfortable, so I'm less likely to call on you. Quick question, Karen. Are you just cheering me on? Which I totally appreciate, by the way. Or would you like to know more about what I'm doing? You don't have to go, because there's a big sale and I got this thing and I got a cute. You don't have to say any of that. Don't vomit. Have you just been cheering me on, which I really appreciate? Or were you wanting to know more about what I'm doing? Okay, so this is a great time to talk to those people. Anyone who has gotten a trial pack from me recently. So I'm going to go through, I collect money through PayPal most of the time. So I'm going through PayPal and I'm like I can literally go into my email, y'all. For those of you who do use PayPal, this is how I find those people because I'm not organized enough to actually go do the thing where you can like download all the emails that you've ever gotten from PayPal. I haven't done that yet. But I will literally just like go into my email and search PayPal and every PayPal transaction that's happened in the last 30 days, I can see. And if you just scroll through the emails, anybody who's purchased the trial pack from me, their email is there. So I can reach out to those people through email, through Messenger. So I'm going to reach out to those people. Anyone who has ordered in the last 30 days, because those people are still new volume for me, right? I'm for sure going to reach out to them. And because a lot of times, I don't know about y'all, but drop a 1 in the chat if you talk to somebody and they start with the bare minimum. They start with just a box of ketones. Well, they're almost out. If they ordered it 25 days ago and they picked the cheapest shipping, they're drinking packet 18 right now, right? They're like almost out. So those are the perfect people to follow up with as well. Anyone who has not ordered from me in 12 months or more, so if you've been here for more than 12 months, you've got a whole group of people that you can find in your Pulse or in your cloud office. And if you don't know how to do that, ask the person that you're working with. They can show you how. Who have not ordered in 12 or more. Those are also people who will help you hit your multiplier or your MVP if you're working on that, because when they order, it's new volume. Anyone I've met at Keto Life parties or vendor events, for me, that number is 0 because those are not my space of joy. But some of you love that. Liz in Canada probably has 7,986 people that she met in person in the month of August because this girl loves vendor events. No, not for me. Look at her list. She just held it up. She's on like 3 pages of people to contact. Not for me. But if I did them, that would be next. I'm going to look for people who have ordered some of those specialty flavors, right? So like specifically the fact that I see hibiscus lemonade, I know I have fan favorite people who love hibiscus lemonade. I want them to know that they can grab it at 25% off, right? I want to know, I want them to know if they set up VIP, they're going to get it for 27% off. If they haven't ordered it in a year since the last time it was, since the first time it was launched, I want to be able to give them a coupon so they can grab it for even cheaper, right? So those are people I'm going to talk to. And then let me give you this new group of people that I totally spaced. So for those of us who are giving people our give and get codes, did you know that so many of your people click on your website and enter their name in to get that $10 code, or enter their name in to get the $20 code and then don't freaking use it? And did you know you can connect with those people? I forgot about it. So 2 places that you can go to reconnect with these people. These are people that were interested enough that they put their name and email in. Okay. So there's 2 places that I know of that you can find these people that are really super easy. One of them is in, if you go to your Shop Keto, which hopefully it's back up and running for all of us. But if you go to your Shop Keto and scroll all the way down and you log in and you see where your $20 codes are and your $10 codes are, and you click on manage, anyone who's still in that 24-hour window is going to pop up right there. So let me see if I can pull it up for you real quick. And actually, I won't be running over too bad. I'm pretty proud. Let's see. Oh, no, my Shop Keto site is still being done. Oh, no, it's not. There it is. Okay, let me log in. So I should have done this ahead of time. I'm sorry. But if you have not logged in and you have your phone out, do that now and we can do it together. So let me turn my lighting down so you can see this on my screen once it pops up. I promise I'm trying to get to there, y'all. It's still just thinking. All right. So I am going to scroll down to find my give and get codes on this dashboard. It's still thinking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Hello, internet. I would have never been a winner on American Idol or The Voice or anything like that. But for some reason,
hey, Mandy, the site is slow right now. They
so
put
slow.
something out. Yeah, they put something out about going in a different.
I did see that. Unfortunately, now I'm stuck in this spot, so I can't switch to something else for you. But if you want to write down these little steps for when it is working, or if you go to the proveit.com version of it, this is what happens. So you can scroll down and click on the $20 section, click on manage, or on the $10 section and click on manage, and you'll see anyone that's still in their 24-hour window. So you can poke those people. You can tap their name, open it up. You'll see their email there, so you can send them an email. Or if you click down at the very bottom of that page, it'll say send offer link. And if you click on that, a menu will open up and you can email them directly from there, right? It'll just open up your own email and send them an email. So that's a great group of people because they recently like 12 hours ago. They grabbed your code. They were curious about whether or not they wanted ketones. They wanted a coupon. So guess what? We have a sale and they can use a coupon. Right? So it's an even better deal now. It's one of those things where you can say, "Oh my goodness, Charity, I saw that you went in to grab this $20 off code I gave you yesterday. I'm so glad you didn't use it. You're going to be able to save so much more money today." Right? And like I saw Karen post in one of our team chats today, I would be so pissed off at you if you did not tell me that I could save $50 a box. Like, I want you to think about every single person that has ever said to you, I can't afford that right now. I've enrolled 7,000 people, which means 21,000 people have told me I can't afford that right now. That's just real. So I've like 21,000 people probably over the course of my 7 years at Prove It that I could reach out to. They would be pissed at me, right? That's how Karen put it. And I was like, that's good. So those people, and there's another place you can grab them too. So you can get them in your, I can pull this up on my Pulse, Lynn, don't worry. Um, this one doesn't require that. If you are, so I'm actually going to give you 3 places you can find it. If you have Pulse Pro, you can go to your community tab at the very bottom. I don't know if you see that. You can go to, actually, I think everyone has this. It don't have to be Pulse Pro. This is probably everyone. I don't know. I haven't had the regular one in so long. But you can click on leads. Don't judge me. I have 4,000 leads I have not contacted. Help! Ooh, Mandy Mitchell, you've got work to do today. Click on not contacted. Hopefully someone's writing this down because it's not me. Then go to sort at the top and go to recently added. And all of these people are people who have, I don't, you guys can't see this because my light's too big. All of these people on this list are people, it will literally say from my $10 give and get code, from my $20 give and get code, give and get form submitted, give and get form submitted, give and get form submitted. So you can see all the people who have submitted, theirs are expired and I can't see them anymore on that page that I was telling you before where you could click on manage. I can't see them anymore, but I can see them in my leads. And that's powerful to know. Even if I scroll down a little bit farther and I'm like, oh, here's Kay. Kay has popped on here twice. I can see at the top, oh, she was also from my give and get code. And the reason why that's important is because of what I just said. I can go, oh my God, Kay, I saw that you put your name in for that $20 code the other day. I'm so glad you didn't use it. It's going to be an even better deal today. Okay. You can also go, like Liz said, you can also go to offers and history. So you can go to, so now we actually have 4 places that you can find this because I forgot about this one, Liz. Thank you. You can also go to your Pulse app and click on offers and then click on history. The only thing about that place, Liz, is that you can't click on those people. It's not a hyperlink. So I just like this other way because it lets me click on them and I can individually message them. You can also on your cloud office, y'all, log in, click that little, like from your laptop or whatever, click that little paper airplane at the top of your screen, go to contacts. Then you can download every single person that has grabbed a give and get code or gotten your transformation guide or asked for information about a reboot, whatever the case may be. Or I don't know if y'all saw this, but when Groovy Grape was available, like clicked on the Groovy Grape thing and said they wanted to be notified. Guess what? They're in your contacts too. So there's so many people that we can reach out to. We don't have to just post and pray that we hit our goals. We are 100% in charge of how our business moves forward today and tomorrow. So I encourage us to take advantage of it. Here's the one thing I am going to say. Remember how I said earlier, I was thinking about the whole, and this is the last thing, and I'll let everybody go and get to work. When I was thinking about that moment that I had where I was like, oh, we have until Monday, we have through Monday for this sale and how I thought we might have, I don't know if we have through Monday. It just says while supplies last. I mean, it could absolutely be over tomorrow. But we called it a Labor Day sale, so I doubt we're going to end it in August. And I'm sure that people, their brains just inherently go like that. So a couple of the things that I want to share, because I don't want to make people feel like they have to spend money if they don't have it, if they're genuinely waiting for a payday on Friday, right? Like, I'm here to serve my customers, not myself. But at the same time, I still want there to feel like a sense of urgency. So I am going to make sure that people understand two things in my conversation, not in my initial message, which I'll go over. I guess I should go over a little bit of verbiage on how I'm going to reach out to some people before we hang off here, or hang up here, but not in my big message. I don't want to vomit too much stuff so that they don't read it. But as we're Keto Karen, the flyer says August 30th and 31st, but that's in relation to the Better tokens. It's not a sale date. It's just for, see how it says buy or sell 6 boxes and get 5 Better Trip tokens. My understanding is that the August 30th and 31st is just connected to that part of the promo. Okay. I really don't think we would end the Labor Day. In my opinion, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not on the group that decides this stuff, but in my opinion, I don't think we're ending it on 4 days before Labor Day. That 5 days, that doesn't make sense. So 2 things I'm going to share. Number 1, I'm going to make sure people understand as I'm having follow-up conversations that some of these flavors might sell out. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with like hibiscus, right? Clearly, I'm concerned about that flavor. But also, it's a holiday, which means shipping is not happening, right? We'll probably get something on Friday in Pulse, in my experience, that says our shipping department is closed and we'll resume shipping on Tuesday. So that is another sense of urgency piece of the conversation that I am going to have with people in case their brain says, I don't need to worry about ordering this until later, that if they need it sooner rather than later, I don't want them to wait through holiday shipping, right? Because holiday shipping just isn't what we do with our shipping department. It's also what happens with the Postal Service and UPS. And I don't know what it's like in Canada, but when we shut down for a federal holiday here, it's like they actually shut down for a week and no packages move. And it's like, what twilight zone are we living in? So those are the 2 points I'm going to make with people who ask me, like, oh, is the sale through Labor Day? I'm going to say it might be. I'm not sure, but here are my thoughts on that. And I'm just going to be honest with them. Don't miss out on flavors that you know you really want because they could sell out. And if you wait too long, you're probably going to have to deal with postal delays and our own shipping department that will close down for the holiday as well. So I'm just going to bring that stuff up. Last thing I'm going to share, if you want to write this down, and again, it went out in the Pulse on Monday, so you can always reference that, go back to that one as well. But here's a great little format to follow when you're reaching out to people. Number 1, I'm messaging you because you tried to grab the $20 off code the other day. I'm so glad you didn't use it because now you can save more money. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is it's no big deal. So my next sentence is going to say something like, it's no big deal if it's still not time for you to get started, but I just didn't want you to miss out. That takes the pressure off me, takes the pressure off them. We're not having a weird conversation anymore. Okay, so messaging you because it's no big deal. I just didn't want you to miss out. That's number 3. Let me know if you want the hookup. That's number 4. And then number 5, don't forget to say, and since you've never ordered before, or and since you haven't ordered in 12 months or more, I have an extra code that you can use and I can help you save $50 a box. US, sorry, Canadians. I don't know what it is for you, but it's a lot. I think Karen did math today and it's like ridiculous for Canadians. So
it's like $70 a box in Canada.
Crazy. Also, don't be jealous. Their milk is like $1 million. I was just there last year and I was like, why is the milk so expensive? And I'm like, oh, because I'm in Canada. So don't be jealous of that.
Well, our ketones are too, right? Our regular
Yeah.
price for you guys is 130, ours is 179 and change. So
Yeah. See, it's all even Stevens, even Stevens. So I'm going to do that order one more time. And again, it was on Pulse. So if you guys can go back all the way to Monday, you'll see it there, at least if your team leader posted out. But it's just like, hey, I'm messaging you because here's why I'm messaging you. It's no big deal. I didn't want you to miss out. Let me know if you want the hookup. And if they're new or they haven't ordered in 12 months or more, you can say, and because you've never ordered before, or and because it's been so long since you placed an order, I have an extra code you can use and you can save $50 on a box. But again, that went out on all the same verbiage and all these same actions are the same things I used for Groovy Grape. We just wanted to get together today and just refresh. And I wanted to share the thoughts on urgency so you can hit goals for this month. The extra place where I thought, man, I forgot to reach out to these people, the people who have those, who've tried to get those give and get codes. So anybody have any questions before we pop off or need an example of verbiage for anyone else? Like what I would say? If so, pop it in the chat. If not, then I think we're good. All right. Let's crush this, y'all. I can't wait to see what we accomplish at the end of the month here. I'm always so grateful for this reason to have conversations with people. So I'm going to pop off and have all of my conversations. And I can't wait until the 1st so we can celebrate what everybody does with this. Bye,
Thank
y'all.
you so much.
You're welcome.